So friends, today is Sunday. We are here back again on the channel Share and Learn by Vikas. Before we proceed on the discussions of today, let very safe. We all pray from God that this time should also pass. What will be the contents of today's discussion? So what we will share and learn today is, one is our power punch. The other part is, as the topic suggests, it will be a types of success. So we will learn which are the types of success. There are two types of success. We will also go through a fisherman's story to reorganize our success. And then finally, we will also talk about success versus frustration with the other word and see the difference in communication. There are two words. One word is but, B-U-T, but. It's a little contrasting word and it is actually the full of suspense word. There is one more word, and, A-N-D, which is a connecting word as well as you can say the bridging word. So let's look at the uses of two words and see how the communication goes different. Understanding also is much better when we change this contrasting word but to a connecting word and. Using of but also suggests that some bad news is coming. Just try one example. I see your point, but now understanding is that there is something suspense which is coming to me. He and she is appreciating my point of view, but then at the same time there is a rebuttal. It means he has said just for the sake of saying, but actually he doesn't or she doesn't agrees to me. So I'll repeat that full sentence again. I see your point, but I believe we need to try it this way. And when you change this but to and, I see your point and I believe we need to try it this way. See the difference? But is absolutely contrasting word, full of suspense. Other person feels that some bad news is coming and there is not an agreement to it. Whereas when we use and word, it's a connecting or the bridging word and the acceptance of that sentence is much more better. Let's take one more example. You did a great job, but there are few areas you should focus upon. Whereas you did a great job and there are few areas where you should focus upon. Difference is there. Try it out in your communication and then see the difference with your family, friends, near and dear ones and your colleagues. So friends, let's come on to the topic after discussing the power punch for today of but and. So let's go for types of success and let's have a good discussion around here. So what I have looked into first is that what is the definition of type before we go into a types of success. Our thought process says that when we are discussing a type of success, it means that either this or that. But when I explored the dictionary, I could see the sentence which I'll read out for all of us. A category of people or things having common characteristics, which means that even if we are segregating successes into two buckets, that is one, bucket two, but still the type of success has a common interlink to each other. It cannot happen that we can succeed on this bucket and we can fail on this bucket, or we can fail on this bucket and succeed on this bucket, which is a very clear indicator that success, although being derived as a types of success, but still the success does means that it is having a common characteristics of both the types. So now let us look at the type of success. The first type of success is public view success. The success which is seen and witnessed by the public. It can be summed up wealth, reputation and power. These are the three things which comes into the public view. So first type of success is public view success. And the other type of success is our own view success, what we view as a success. So it is sense of achievement, what we want, and what we got. Then developing of skills. So what is our ability to grow on skills? And our view success also says that are we worthy for that success? So whatever tasks which we have been doing, if we have accomplished, we feel worthy of that success. So question still remains, is it possible to succeed in public view without succeeding in own view? Before we look at a couple of examples, again I will take you to the definition of type of success. It is all interlinked. Now the examples are politicians and celebrities. They are very well noticed by the public. So their type of success is public view success, which is viewed by the public. Now, can we say that they are only successful in public? They are not successful in their own views? The answer, when we debate, either it's yes or no. Let's refer to the type definition. It is all interlinked. It's a common characteristics. Public view success, so we can understand for our understanding, is maybe 65% or 70%. It is a public view success for these politicians and celebrities, as well as 30% to 35%, it is their own view success. Which means that if they are not successful in their own view, they will not be successful in the public view. Now look at one more example. Is it possible, rather than a question, is it possible to succeed in own view without succeeding in public view? Again, the answer lies, the percentage quotient may increase here for their own view, maybe 65 to 70%, and similarly 35 to 30% in a public view. And the examples can be artists. To further elaborate into the artists, maybe singers, maybe musicians, maybe painters. So these are those artists or those people where the own view success is on the higher quotient of percentage, and they are noticed by self. Which means that either we are looking at our success in any ways, we have to segregate that whether our success is a own view success or it's a public view success. If it's a public view success, the integrities and the thought process and the goals and the resources and the efficiency will be little different. And if it is a own view success, then the integrities, the resources, the goals may be a little different. And again, I'll repeat the example, just think it over. Politicians and celebrities versus artists, maybe singer, musician or painter. So friends, let's discuss something very, very different in next 3-4 minutes. Does success lead to bringing in money? Let's not deny it. Yes, why not? Why we work to gain success as well as to have some money. So let's not deny it. Let's straight away go to the fisherman story. There was a fisherman who was in his boat enjoying the sunshine, and need-based, he was just picking up fishes. There was an entrepreneur who was watching him. He told the fisherman that you are wasting your time. Why don't you catch more fish? Then you purchase one more boat. So you will have 2 boats. Then you can purchase one more boat because you will be catching fish day and day out. You do a little hard work. You will have 4 or 5 boats. Then you can go on and open up your fishery, and then you can go on and open up your industry, and then you can become a good big industrialist, over a period of 10-12 years. So you have to do a little hard work. These leisure activities will take you nowhere. Then fisherman asked, then after that what I have to do? Or what will I do? The entrepreneur said, then you relax like this. So I'm not going to interpret this story that what is right, what is wrong, whether the fisherman was correct or whether the entrepreneur was correct, because everybody has to have their own work, their own definition of success, and then their own definition of their money. But at the same time, looking at this fisherman's story, everybody has a story. I have a story, you have a story, we all have a story. Some of us, we are having a rewind story. We are in some job or we are in some business over a period of years, maybe 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in the business and job. And some of us will be having a fast forward story. They may be looking at the startups, they may be looking for the jobs, but we have a rewind story, and some of us may be having a fast forward story, especially those who have just walked out of college, etc., etc. So inference from this fisherman's story poses a couple of questions. What is the success looks like to fisherman? Is it in current scenario he is successful? But the entrepreneur look in a different way. He says that fisherman must be enjoying his life, but at the same time, does he have enough money to support his family in case of need, in case of calamities? Does he have enough money where he can buy a good house for his family in case if there is a situation where he needs a house? So that is an entrepreneur thought process. And the fisherman thought process is that just I will do as much work as it is important for me, or as it is much I feel happy about it, or as it is much I will be feeling more comfortable into it. So there are a couple of questions which I will leave all of us with. When to start? When to stop? When to pause? What not to do? How much success is sufficient? Does this fisherman success means that he is having 4 boats? That is a success? Probably. We never know. That's the fisherman thought. Is my success giving me happiness? Am I myself defining my success mantra, or somebody else is defining my success mantra? Do we have a freedom to use our time? So now let's look at the other part of our discussions today. Success versus frustration. What I have coined it for the discussion here is want versus enjoy. So let's look at the definition of frustration. The definition of frustration is the feeling of being upset or annoyed as a result of being unable to change or achieve something. It's a long definition of frustration, which basically means that annoyance or feeling of being upset, that can be coined as a shorter form for frustration. Would like to just discuss 2 examples out here which will help us to identify that what is the frustration and what is the success. First sentence, I want to be topper every time. Maybe a frustration. I will enjoy to develop my skills every time. Maybe a success. Second example, I will take risks and live life on the edge. Maybe frustration. I will enjoy to assist people resolve problems and accomplish their tasks. Maybe a success. So success and happiness, if we look together, is there any link? Will my success will make me happy, or will happiness lead to success? Can we have success without happiness, and vice versa? And if success does not make us happy, why we are planning to succeed? So let's discuss on next Sunday this interesting topic. Give me a week's time. We'll work upon it and we'll have a good discussions around success and happiness. So our point of discussion will be how to be successful and simultaneously how to be happy. So if you like the contents of the channel today, please share it with your colleagues, family, friends, near and dear ones, and do subscribe this channel. One more thing, share your thoughts, ideas and comments to make these discussions more meaningful for all of us. Bye. Thank you. See you.